too much internet.
I was walking by like a poster today, and when I walked by the poster, I was like, that guy kind of looks like me, right?
Was it you? Was there a Bronx
It wasn't
poster?
me. It wasn't a Bronx Net poster. It wasn't a Schmoshman poster.
Poster?
But I looked at it, right? And so like the way I defined it as me, right, is because I looked at the guy. First of all, it was only like this. And by this, I mean like you go to youtube.com, you search too much internet, and then you see us, and then there you go. And then you see what I'm talking about because we have visuals. So don't get it twisted. But I saw just this, right? So just like his face. But like this side. And he was like that.
That's you.
Right? I mean, you know, I feel like that's something I do. Like I'm like, yeah. And then I'll be like super sad inside, you know? But I'm like, right? So I looked at it. I'm like, okay, that's me. And then I thought about it. And I was like, there's been so many times when people have been like, well, there's been a good number of times. I'm not gonna say so many times. So many times sounds like it happens like every day. This happens maybe like once every couple months, but it hits. Like, let me ask you then. Have you ever had times where people were like, yo, this person looks just like you, and then that person looks ugly as fuck?
Yeah.
Yo.
All the
and
time.
you look at it and you look at them and you're like, yo, you think I look like that? Like,
makes me want to cry. I'm just like,
it doesn't make me want to cry. But it makes me like it would make me feel real bad.
You're just like, fuck, really?
Like I'd rather be called ugly than be told
face.
like, yeah, no, not even that, because they are saying it like they're kind of saying it to my face. Like they're telling you to your face, like, yo, you look like that.
Nah, but like
You're
directly, they're telling you indirectly that you're kind of ugly.
I mean, what's the nicest way you could tell someone that they're ugly?
You have a great personality.
Oh yeah.
You have a great personality.
I saw that. I saw this thing where shout out to Unrated and Unruly. That I saw it on their post. It was like a post that someone shared, and it was like, if your girlfriend says that your dick is the perfect size, that means it's really small. I was like, ooh, thank God. I've never got that it's perfect.
The perfect size.
I never got like, yo, that shit is huge. But I never got like it's perfect. So that makes me feel better.
So you've gotten, oh, it's really small.
I've never gotten that either. And I've definitely asked before, like to all of them. But I don't know. Is it like customary?
I don't think girls would say, oh, it's small.
Why? But what if I asked?
You know what? I don't want to make you feel bad, so I'm not going to say it's small.
But what if they're like, no, for real, just say it? Because you know what's crazy? You know,
bad.
But
Like,
can you imagine? Like, first of all, I think this is a privilege as a woman, in my opinion, right? Not me, but like, this is a woman privilege. Like on OnlyFans, right? And I'm not saying that on OnlyFans this is the only thing you could do. You could do whatever you want on OnlyFans to still make your buck. But obviously, like things are correlated to like sex, and like and things that are erotic and lewd and nude and whatever. OnlyFans is the first time I saw where people like paid to get a dick rating. Like you pay like straight up, like you pay like $5 and you get a dick rating, right? And the only reason I found that out is because a Twitch person I was watching that I didn't even know I had an OnlyFans was like, yeah. Someone asked them, they were like, yo, on Twitch, do you do dick ratings? And she's like, of course I do dick ratings. I'm watching you play Modern Warfare. Like, why are you talking about dick ratings? Like,
I'm in the wrong.
Yo, you better win that gulag right now. Like, don't talk to me about no dick ratings. Like, I want to play this game. Like, what? But that's the thing. Like, how much do you think you would charge for a dick rating?
I literally $1. I would do it for $1.
$1?
Yeah.
Don't say that, because then I feel like.
I would do it for $1.
I feel like people are nasty.
I'll be honest.
I mean, but solicited. Like they can't just they can't throw you a random Cash App $1 and then you get a dick pic and then they're like, yo, what my dick look like?
That's fine. Send it. Send it my way. As long as you give me that money first and then I accept it and then give me the dick pic.
$1.
Yeah.
$1 to get a dick rating. That's crazy though. Because I feel
I've
like
gotten some for free that I did not want, so I might as well charge a little bit, right?
Oh man, I can't wait to not have jobs in the future. I've definitely sent dick pics before, right? And shout out to like family members and whatever who watch this. Like, but not
Hey, yo,
unsolicited.
sis. Yeah. Okay,
I've never sent an unsolicited dick pic.
Good. Don't. I mean,
I can't.
Why?
I've never thought about it.
Why?
Or maybe I'm just not confident enough in my peen to be like, here it is. Because like an unsolicited dick pic is like, you just put that shit on the table. It's the same thing,
sir. You've got.
It's the same things. It's like you put that shit on the table, and then you're like, "What do you think?" But you didn't ask for this, and I shouldn't have had to do that, or wanted to do that. But there it is on the. But there it is on the table.
Like, do you seek validation? Like, what do you want? What do you expect me to do? Be like, I can't wait to like poke it.
Well, what did you do? What did you do when you got an unsolicited dick pic?
I ignored the person.
Also, is unsolicited dick pic too long? I feel like we got to make it shorter. Unsus. Unso. An unso pic.
An unso pic.
An unso pic. When you got an unso pic, right?
Ignore them and block them, and that's it.
Do you get like have you ever gotten the second one after that?
No. I don't think so.
Because I feel like dudes are disgustingly persistent. That I'm really surprised that you didn't get a second one follow up. Like a follow up email, but like a follow up dick pic.
Probably. Actually, maybe I did. This one guy.
Hey, just want to confirm
that you got it. Thanks.
Another dick pic.
I'm like, sir, this is the Chili's.
As per my last dick email, it's just like. I feel like you got. I mean, if you have the balls to send an unsolicited dick pic, because again, this is, and I'm not talking about like you send it, fellas. I'm not talking about, or ladies, whatever. I'm not talking about a dick pic where like they were like, oh, let me see it, and then you did it, and they were like, It's more like
it's popped out of nowhere.
Like, first of all, even if it's in the realm of the topic, like, you don't just send it, even if you're like talking freaky. In my opinion, like, it's more like. I would wait for the request.
Exactly. What if I laughed at it? What would you do then? You'd be full of regret. Like, why did I send it in the first place?
Well, let's really deep dive here real quick. What's the motive? It's like I'm watching like Criminal Minds. What's the murderer's motive?
Go to the killer's mind.
Yeah, like just like what do you think he was thinking at that point?
What do you think was gonna happen?
But do you think it's almost like not a double entendre? Do you think it's almost what's the word? A double standard? Like, cause like I feel like, and I'm talking about like single Eddin. If I had gotten unsolicited like boob pics, I wouldn't have been mad. I'd be like, yo, I just got titties on my phone. What? That's not something to be proud of at 26 anymore. Like you can pay for titties on your phone. Like you don't like maybe at 18
for free.
Or get them for free.
I mean,
but that's what I'm saying. So, okay, so what do you think goes into someone's mind? It's like maybe if she sees it, she'll want it.
I don't know. You tell me as a straight man. What is the intention behind it? What do you think it is?
I feel like that's what it has to be. If she sees it, she's gonna want it.
Okay, yeah. But like, what if you send it to me and then I laugh and be like, "Oh my god, that's so cute!" Like, how would they feel? That's not how the scenario is supposed to go in their head.
I'm sick. I'm sick.
Or maybe he likes that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you don't send a dick pic with like...
You can't win.
Well, there's intention, first of all. I feel like you send a dick pic and you're like, this, like, if you didn't think that I'm creepy and I'm trying to fuck now, wait till you see this dick pic. And then maybe you'd fuck now. But I feel like for someone to do that, like it must have worked before. Yeah. You don't think so?
Yeah, for sure.
You're like frozen.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm Elsa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must have.
I thought about that. I was like, yo, I gotta edit this out now. I gotta keep it because you made some dumbass joke like that. I just want to say we were talking about dick pics for the last like 8 minutes though, real quick. Okay. Welcome to the Too Much Into podcast. Your weekly fix for your strange web addiction. My name is Eddin. That's Karina.
Hey.
We're here. talking about dick pics and unsolicited dick pics. Oh, that being said, let me go back real quick.
Comment down below. Why do you think guys send it?
Yeah, why do you think guys send unsolicited dick pics? Like, do you think
why do you do it? Tell me. I want to know.
I don't send unsolicited dick pics. That's why I can't even answer that question. Like, I can't find a motive. I'm gonna ask one of my buddies. I'm sure I have a disgusting buddy of mine that did it.
I'm sure you do.
I'm sure I do. So I'm gonna have to ask him and be like, "Yo, why'd you do it?"
Yeah.
And I can't wait to find the answer. It has to have had worked before.
Yes.
It's like when guys say some weird, like, I'm sure I feel like if I've seen your Tinder profile before, or your Hinge, or your Her, or your Bumble, or your OkCupid, or your, am I done with all of them yet? Is there more?
No, I think you're good.
Yeah. And like, I've seen dudes that would say some weird shit. And then I've said this to y'all in person where I'm like, yo, I think like it's just worked before. And that's why they're doing it again.
I mean, it definitely has happened. It was a lot more common when I just got on it when I was like 21 than now. Now it's not so much. More,
do you believe that was 5 years ago? You believe you've been on dating sites for 5 years? Yeah, it's almost been 6. We're gonna be 27 this year.
Yo, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
nobody's talking to you.
I know when I'm gonna be 27 this year when like everyone's like free Britney.
Yeah. Yo,
and there's no more famous.
That? Yo, have you seen
No,
that?
I haven't seen it yet. Is it wild?
Wow.
It's as much as the shock value as I know it. Huh?
Makes me hate GT.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. Yeah. There's you know when there's like movies, there's always gonna just have to be a bad guy, and it's not JT for me.
It's JT. It's the paparazzi. It's the media. To be honest,
go figure. A celebrity's life is in tarnish. She's so lucky, but she cries.
Lonely at night, thinking.
Yeah, that's right. If there's nothing missing in her life, why does these tears come at night? I mean, she said it herself. This is not new. I feel like people think this is new, and it's not new. Of course, she's been in shambles. We just all realize that she's been in shambles now because she's on IG and she has like dark and swollen eyes. And
that's
now
her makeup, first of all.
I feel like that's still a cry for help, in my opinion.
That's her makeup, first of all.
You don't think so?
She's like 36, 38.
It's still a cry for help for me. I mean, it doesn't mean that it excuses the idea of her dealing with stuff like that. I'm just more so like, are you guys surprised that a star or a celebrity, especially Britney Spears, who was like basically like planted since like a young age, is like, no, I'm not gonna say it's fucked up because I feel like that's rude, but deals with a lot of mental like extreme mental stress and maybe even PTSD to this day. Like, think about how much money was just sucked out of her from companies and even her own family member.
Yeah,
particularly her own father. Like, I don't even need to watch this shit to understand and know, like, yo, of
that's
course.
Basically the bulk of it. Yeah, her like her dad is in charge of her life. Basically, she can't make any decisions without.
Yeah, what's the term? What's the term for that?
Conservatorship.
That's chill. All right. You're saying big words here.
Convertership.
Yeah, you see. You were gonna say
guys.
it all together. Yo, you had one time to say it properly. You're never gonna say that shit again properly.
Conservatorship. There you go.
Fuck.
And what?
I didn't even do it. You see what I'm saying? Like, you're saying big words here is intimidating me. I'm gonna take it down one step and say it in a way that I will understand.
Conservatorship.
Right? See, you gotta take it down one step. All right. I don't understand. I need you to break it down for me. I like when I don't know words and I'm like, what do you mean by that? Let's be real here. Not everyone knows every single fucking word. No. Do you know what an onomatopoeia means?
Yeah, it's like a word that like it is the sound of the word.
You couldn't just take one for me, right? And just say you didn't know? That's what you had to do?
What that?
We're a team here. Nah, too late. Clearly, like, you know. What's an onomatopoeia?
Boing.
Oh, that's what it's on. So it's like a sound effect but in words.
Yeah.
Like no, I was gonna say like shh, but that doesn't make sense. It's like
cha-ching.
Like slam. No.
Slam.
No.
There we go. Yeah.
But is that really a slam? Is knocking an onomatopoeia?
Yo,
What's
I
another
know
one?
some. I don't know a lot.
I'm not gonna Google it because I'm gonna go too far deep into it. All that being said, all that being said, I saw that and I just remember, shout out to Harrison. Harrison was literally the first guest that we had on our podcast, right?
Yeah.
But I'll never forget that Harrison would always see this one guy every single time. And this is fucked up. You know what? If you want to take this out of context, take this out of context. I'm not gonna regret saying this story. All right. I remember he was like, yo, he'll come up to me every time this guy comes in. He's like, he'll go, no. He would do it like this. I'm gonna imitate his D voice. He would do this too. Like, what? Look at me. What? You look at me visually on YouTube. Too much internet. Just search us up. You'll see us. You're like, that would be you if you let yourself go. Every fucking time, bro. Every time. And I'm like, are you dead ass? Like, it's like, first of all, he's telling me, it's like a backhanded compliment. Because it's like, I didn't let myself go. But if I did, I'd look like that.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't be insulted by looking like somebody else. But I was. Fuck that.
Bring it back full circle when someone compares you to a person you think is unattractive. I'm just like,
that shit makes you feel just so shitty.
Like,
you're like, damn, I look like that? Because, you know, like maybe that day you kind of tried to look a little better. Or like you were like, oh, like maybe like I look like I could like I could be fucked, or like something. I don't know.
You were like okay with yourself for the first time the whole year.
You're like, oh, I did something like
maybe I'm not that bad, and then someone comes along and says,
and they're like, you look like that.
I'm like,
and you're like, it's just insulting because it's never a better looking person. It's never a better looking person. Like, I feel like if they said somebody, if it was like better look, like if it was a better looking person, I'd be like, you're lying.
Yeah, I'm like, why are you lying to my face?
You're trying to patronize me. Yeah.
What do you want?
Are you doing that? How do you properly respond to that, though?
I can't even act insulted because then the person they compared me to is going to be insulted, right? So
right. There's definitely been times where I've seen people that who I feel like look like you. And I was like, I'm not going to tell her that looks like her.
Yes. You told me one time and I was so insulted. And I was
and this is why I didn't do it again. Because I think like? I saw the pain in your eyes. And I was just like, I'm not going to, I swear to God, there was like probably 3 more times after that. And I just didn't do it again.
Oh my God. It's usually like a short, chubby Hispanic girl with dyed hair.
I'm going to be so thorough. Watch this. Want to see how close of friends we are? Watch. I know she won't be insulted by this. I hope not. It is usually a short, chubby.
You can say fat. That's what it is.
No. We're fat friendly here. All right. Huge. No, I imagine. just fugly. You were worried about fat. I had a lot of things. Sad. Poorly dyed.
Stop.
Waste of space. Just like it'll be like a short, like fat Latino looking, more like Mexican looking, straight haired girl with glasses, but definitely has to have dyed hair.
Yeah, which is a lot of them actually. Yeah,
but that's like so common. Because if you were trying to describe me, if you try to generalize me, it's a short, chubby Latino dude.
That's a lot more common. What do you mean?
Well, you specify me. I walk funny.
You waddle.
I waddle.
Yeah.
But that's because I have fat thighs, so like I don't like the chafing. Yeah, it sucks. I hate that. Chafing sucks.
Summer sucks.
That's like the sucky part. Like being fat, like it comes with its perk where it's like you're not full so much of shame when you're eating at weird times of the day.
Yeah, this is what you expect
or night.
Okay, look at me.
Yeah, it's like if someone you know how you're really fat. You know when you're fat when no one second guesses a meal you're having.
Mm-hmm.
When you're having like toast.
Mm-hmm.
And then like a side of pancakes at like 2 a.m. It's like, why'd you need the toast?
because
that would be that's what they're questioning
for toast.
But that's the questioning. The questioning isn't why are you eating at 2 a.m. The questioning is why the toast? Yeah, that's when you know you're a true fat ass.
It's any business. That's what.
Or it's like you know, it's like you go into wherever you're going to, and you're like, I know I'm gonna get extra toppings because that's what I'm built for.
Yeah.
You don't go in there going,
I got a bowl and I was like, I might as well got a burrito because it's the same fucking thing.
Also, why would I get guac?
I got guac.
That's not worth the money. It's not even worth the taste. It's like $2. Guac is extra. You know, this is how fucked up Chipotle is. They don't say guac is like X. They're like guac is extra, and I'm like, bitch, what does that mean? Because like,
it's a big difference.
Extra changes.
And like $5. So
yeah, extra changes. You know, extra could be $3 one day, $5 another. And that guac from Chipotle is not worth it. Have you ever had like guac or avocado from like Subway? That's just trash.
That's disgusting. Why would I do that?
It's like a paste. They're both like a paste. There's no salt. Then again, everything else has so much salt. You don't need the salt from.
You don't need the extra salt. You won't taste it. It's fine.
You won't taste it. But speaking about food, real quick. So a whole like trend went out with McDonald's, right? Where I'm sure you remember when they brought back the Szechuan sauce. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
When Rick and Morty was fucking booming, and everyone kept saying, "I'm Pickle Rick," or "Grub a Dub Dub," or what's another one? What's another Rick and Morty reference? I remember people like I fuck with Rick and Morty now because I didn't have it.
Because nobody likes it now.
Because no one talks about it. Like when people talk too much about something, I'm like, oh, this is ruining it for me. And it's like,
geez, Rick.
See, like it's just, it's like I knew that, and I hadn't even watched the show. That's how much people were talking about it. Not just like word, or it's like, oh yeah, when get Swifty. Like I didn't need to know any of that to know about the show, and I could have talked to you like if I knew the show. Which, by the way, when I had COVID, that's what I did. I watched Rick and Morty.
Oh, that's what you did?
And Watchmen. Yeah.
Oh.
I had actual time to watch things. So I watched Watchmen and Rick and Morty. That's what kind of person I am, if you really needed to know. But McDonald's brought back Szechuan sauce, which was cool, but it was very limited. And I remember me and my girlfriend at the time, we were trying so hard to find Szechuan sauce. And I'm pretty sure you and I even went to go find the Szechuan sauce.
I don't think we did. I kind of gave up because I saw like on Instagram people were like lining up to get it or like setting on eBay for a ridiculous amount. So I was like, I'm not even going to bother to look for it.
Well, that being said, at one point, McDonald's was selling, what is the brand? High C Orange or High C Mango? Let's see, what is it called again? McDonald's High C. No, it wasn't that one. High C Orange, Lava Burst. So High C was a popular brand in our youth when we were children. I'll send you a link if you don't remember what it looks like.
Do you remember how that tastes? I don't remember how that tastes.
I don't think I ever got anything from McDonald's that wasn't soda. Does that mean like the idea of, first of all, I'll drink it because I'm not shit, you know?
Like what?
But like super artificial juices. Like Minute Maid is the epitome of water and sugar and flavor. It's like have you ever heard Dave Chappelle's grape drink joke? It is grape drink. When you get Welch's grape juice, that is grape drink. It is not real grape juice. Because they put like apple in it.
That could have fooled me. Tastes like grape to me.
That shit tastes like a grape to you? That shit don't taste like no grape. You better stop lying. That shit does not taste like a grape. No way. Like it just tastes so artificial. I'm just like, damn.
Or like those like really small ones we had as kids that like came in blue, red. You know what I'm talking about? Like a barrel.
Yeah, the barrel. Oh yeah, like that. It's like flavor. Well, those were worse. That shit was liquid candy.
Because we were poor and they were a quarter.
Because like at least Minute Maid tries to pretend, but it like says it's not made with real juice. It's kind of like fucked up.
Like I would
love that
Are
shit.
You sure?
Bro, like you know, Tropicana used to have like this like not jammers. They used to have like this red not fruit punch. Let's see, Tropicana fruit.
They still have fruit punch. What do you mean?
Nah, they have like. First of all, fruit punch ain't made with like real fruit.
I mean Hawaiian punch, right?
Fuck. What is it? Hold on. Weird juices. There's one that is it like a blaster or some shit like that, or tropical something? Son, they sell some shit, bro. That I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there you go. Wait, where is it? Twister. There you go. They sell Twister juices. Son, that ain't no real juice.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That ain't real juice, son. I'll see this and I'm like, what the fuck is a Tropicana? Fruit punch satisfies your thirst with great fruit, not fruit juice.
Fruit
flavor. Flavored drink with other natural flavors. What? Also, I love questions like, is Tropicana healthy? Nothing's healthy. If you guys are looking for health advice, nothing is healthy. When you don't have too much of something, that's when it's healthy.
Water's healthy.
This is what's inside. Get ready for this. And then I'm going to keep going about this McDonald's thing. Ready? Here is a 20 flow ounce bottle of Tropicana Twister Tropical Fruit Fury flavored juice.
Corn syrup.
Because you know why it's fruit fury?
You can't even say it.
Shh, don't even dare. Do you know why it's called Tropical Fruit Fury? Because it has a punch in it. It's fruit punch, Karina.
Oh. Okay.
On the front of the bottle, there's an apple.
Okay.
There's a pineapple. There's a single cherry.
Tropical.
Water surrounding it, and grapes. Okay.
Sounds pretty healthy.
Which fruits do you think are in this Tropicana Twister Tropical Fruit Fury flavored juice? Also, what is Fury flavored juice? You know what I mean?
Fury flavored juice. I don't know, spicy.
What? You said spicy?
That's what I think about Fury, spiciness.
I feel like that'd be spicy.
I think that's furious.
Like or caliente. Angry. Okay, well, what fruits are in there?
Like dead ass, or do you want to play along?
No, like what fruits do you really think are in there?
None.
Oh, okay. Well, my bad. I should have told you to play along. Oh, yeah. My bad. I forgot that we're doing this sometimes.
There's none.
If you were to guess what fruits were in there.
I mean, you said cherry. Maybe some orange. Coconut, because that's tropical, right?
Okay.
I said coconut.
You just said coconut. That's fine. Well, let me tell you what's in this. Filtered water.
Oh my God, great. Love that.
High fructose corn syrup.
Not as good, but whatever.
Which everyone in the Bronx has that as their blood. They don't have real blood. They have high fructose corn syrup.
Facts.
Apple juice concentrate.
What does it even mean?
Acid. What do you mean?
Concentrate. What's like...
Because it's like apple juice has water in it, right? So what happens is that like you dilute the water. Well, no, diluting means is with water. Sorry. So diluting is adding. So you kind of like it's like the juice concentrate. It's like all the water is taken out. I forgot what's that process called. It's not osmosis. But the water is taking out. But then you put this concentrate back in to hydrate it, and then like it's like apple juice concentrate.
Okay.
Right.
Sure.
Citrus acid, right?
Okay.
Grape juice concentrate.
Okay.
Natural and artificial flavors, and absorbic acid, which is vitamin C, and red dye number 40.
Cool.
For a whopping 23 grams of sugar, 24 carbohydrates, and 100 calories.
Only 100 calories? I'm sold.
Shut the fuck. That is what, yo, I'll never forget that in the 2000s, right? Everyone's like, calories. Yo, ain't nobody wanted to count no sugars, bro. No carbs. And I was a kid. Oh, yeah.
This only has 150.
The Pepsi?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, son. The soda that scares me the most, straight up, is Fanta.
You taste the sugar.
Son, the pineapple one?
It's just sugar.
Tastes like like a fucking melted Jolly Rancher.
Mm,
Like one bottle will have like
sounds
33 grams,
good.
which is wild.
How much is
Because that one has like 25, 24. I know my Pepsis.
41.
Oh, that's way more than I expected. Oh, this is only 3 flow ounces. Yes, that's a lot.
This is only 12.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Can you imagine an 8 of this has 33? In 8 flow ounces of Fanta pineapple soda, there's 33 grams of sugar.
That's crazy.
That's wild. That's 100% wild. But that being said, McDonald's is bringing back high C after popular demand. So everyone's flipping out and they're like, we want high C. And like, Mom, we want high C. And then guess what? And they were like, well, since people want high C, we'll bring it back. I wonder how hard it was to bring back high C. Like, is high C not a thing?
Probably not that hard. It's
Well,
probably
high
just
C is
added.
still a company.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, man. Let's see if you know this. I'm sure you won't, but it's going to have to be a guess. Well, who is the manufacturer of high C?
Coca-Cola.
It is part of the Coca-Cola company. But
Yeah.
there's another division. There's another division before that.
So
It's like it's Coca-Cola.
Okay.
And then there's a juice company by Coca-Cola. Can you take a guess of what the juice company is that made this other juice company that is high C?
Juice company.
Yeah, it's kind of wild to think about it, by the way. Like how like Coca-Cola, the Coca-Cola company owns mad shit, and then the PepsiCo company owns mad shit. But so Coca-Cola owns this one company that owns high C. Take a good guess.
Tropicana? I don't know.
No. Minute Maid.
There we go. That one.
Y'all drinking more Minute Maid. It's just that Minute Maid looks more like adultish, and then high C is definitely like fucking marketed for kids.
Kids. Yeah.
But that shit works though, yo. That shit 100% works. Like marketing is crazy nowadays. Like supply and demand has never. I can't imagine has only been even easier. Like I remember I was searching up for somebody else. Who was I searching it up for? Someone was interested in some particular item, and I'm trying to remember now. A blender. My sister was looking for blenders, right? So then I was helping her look for blenders. Then I'm on my phone.
Ninja blenders, right?
Nah, she wanted like this Vitamix shit.
Oh, okay.
Right? And then I'm looking this shit up. Next thing you know, I'm looking it up on my phone. That same day, I go to my computer, do some work. I get an ad for that same fucking blender. Like they know. It makes sense though, because you do sign to that. Like they could use your cachet and shit and be like, hey, look at this. Because they're not forcing anything on you, but they kind of are.
Mm-hmm.
But you see like a 10% off on this Vitamix or blender or whatever. So they kind of like fuck you.
Yeah.
When was the last time you had a Lunchables? Yesterday?
No. Maybe like 5 years ago.
5 years ago. Ah,
yeah.
Man. Yeah, Lunchables ain't it no more. You know what's another food I realized that we can't really be having as adults?
We have Lunchables now. They're just not called Lunchables.
What are they called?
Charcuterie board.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Those stupid charcuterie boards, bro, are so unnecessary, bro. Yo, if you don't take your dumb ass, if you don't take your dumb ass to a fucking deli and ask for cold cuts and some sliced cheeses, yo, I'm gonna
crackers.
slap you. Yeah, and some. Well, I mean, yeah, you could go get some Ritz. Like, do you really need some fancy shit to have some cheese and pieces of meat and crackers?
It's for the wine.
You could go get wine. You could probably get more. Like, look, you could get drunk, probably even more drunk from cheap wine than expensive wine. So just go get the cheap shit. Who gives a fuck? No one cares anymore. This is all broken now. Like, all this shit here, especially in New York, is all broken. Like, no one gives a shit if you eat the rich shit or the poor shit anymore. Except if you try to eat that rich shit, that shit still rich. Shit expensive. You can't really do like a frugal version of rich shit like that. What? My cheese is gonna be
Lunchables.
like... Is the Lunchables the rich shit version?
It's the poor shit. Not the poor
Nah,
shit.
Lunchables ain't the poor shit. Lunchables is the kid shit.
Exactly.
Poor shit is craft. You just get mad Kraft. But Kraft be hitting, bro.
Kraft singles?
Nah, I mean real cheese. That's not real cheese. That's not real cheese. That's not real cheese at all. Don't even talk about Kraft singles. I was just saying, I went on Twitter the other day because my buddy Joseph, shout out to Joseph, was like talking about how he got his Subway sandwich. No, not Joseph, Edwin was like, oh, he got his Subway sandwich. He was like, yeah. I'm like, oh, what'd you put in your Subway sandwich? Because I'd be asking those kind of fat ass questions, right? Because I'd be getting hungry at like 1 a.m. Whenever you like, you watch some shit on like the internet and you're like, fuck, I'm kind of hungry now.
I don't want that.
Bro, that shit sucks. Which is dope as an adult, but terrible as an adult, because as a kid, you can't really get those things. As an adult, you can, but it comes with a lot of shame. It just comes with a lot of shame. It's like you could order Domino's now at like 1 a.m. if you really wanted to. Yeah. But man, is that a lot of shame that comes with it.
And then your mom's like, did you really have to order a Domino's at 1 a.m.? You're like,
and then you're like, did you really have to have me? And then the conversation's over. Don't ask me stupid questions, Mom. It's like a rhetorical question. Like, of course. Like, if it's here, I did.
Yeah.
Realistically, no, we didn't.
No. But
no one has to order food past 10 o'clock.
10. Yeah.
10 o'clock and you're ordering food, it's like, you could have held it down. You could have waited.
Nah.
You didn't really have to eat.
It's too late. No.
But
What if I wake up at noon tomorrow?
Yeah.
Then I go 12 hours without eating.
Your body can handle that.
No.
Yes. 100%. Yo, our fat ass bodies could definitely handle even a day without eating. We just are just so structured. It's kind of crazy because like we're kind of talking about like, not now, but this world still talks about like drug addiction and shit like that. But people do not want to accept that sugar is the wildest drug out there.
Oh yeah, for
like,
sure.
Back then, I remember hearing some stuff like where people like would fight over sugar, or like it used to be like a delicacy, or not a delicacy, but it used to be like some rich shit or some like foo shit. Like if your teeth were like decaying, and you're like, yeah, my teeth is decaying because I had sugar. Yes, that used to be a thing. And I'm sorry, you were gonna say something.
Oh yeah, like ever since I was a kid, I try to like kick, I guess the sugar addiction. I just can't because it's addicting. I can't.
It's so addicting that your body stops producing insulin because you've had too much sugar.
It's like going like through withdrawal.
Or carbs.
I'm just like, I need it. I need the sugar, or else I'm just like, I can't function. Like,
this is how I know I grew up as a fat kid, because I never had sugar rushes.
Oh yeah, me either.
Like I feel like you had to be like super absent of sugar. Like, okay, so they brought back high C because one person complained. Go figure, right? And that was enough to bring high C. I don't know how much you know about let's see, McDonald's. What's the term? What's the terminology for it? What's the term for something that's like it used to be there and now it's not anymore? Oof, I had a really dark joke. Something that used to be there, but it's not there anymore. Fuck. Look, we're real as fuck that we're gonna say this. What?
Menu?
No, a menu is there.
Secret.
It's on the menu. No, secret menu means, you ever done that shit? You ever got some shit from the secret menu?
No, because I'm not an asshole.
I would never, I would fucking never. Imagine being in the middle of a pandemic,
I'd be
right?
so embarrassed,
bruh.
Be like, you really had to order that for real?
Imagine being in the middle of a pandemic. Some 12-year-old little white girl comes up to you and goes, I know we're in the middle of a pandemic, and I don't have my mask on, but Ariana Grande.
For what?
The Ariana Grande. You don't know about the Ariana Grande?
No. Explain.
Let me tell you. Look, I just put the Ariana Grande and then it says drink. Oh, this was in 2014. Wow. I still feel like somebody would ask for it. Ready? This is the Ariana Grande. It's a cloud macchiato that comes in either cinnamon or caramel, or hot or cold. Right? Or caramel, if you're really feeling that way. It is ready. Are you ready for this? You're ready for finding out what it is? Because I can't find it. Hold on. Oh, here it is. Secret menu. The Ariana Grande. Oh, no. Frappuccino. This is what it is. Ready for this? All right. This is how you order it, right? First of all, I have okay. I'm a customer. You work at Starbucks. In fact, I look like I work at Starbucks. So this doesn't work out. I do look like I work at Starbucks. This is sad. Wow, I do look like I work at Starbucks. If I put an apron on right now,
I'm the 12-year-old girl.
You're the 12-year-old girl. Hold on. Let me send this to you.
No, wait. I'm 15. Sorry.
Whatever. Whichever. You fit in the Ariana Grande demographic of. So, I think that's fine. All right. So I just sent you the list of how to order this. So I work at Starbucks.
Oh wow.
I'm
an asshole. Okay.
I'm having a long day at work. Making coffee. Poor you. Poor you. I have to make coffee. I'm in Starbucks. I have to make coffee. My life is hard. Better go put these coffee beans in there. I can't wait to make an espresso drink that makes it by itself. Yo, but Starbucks people are gonna fucking hate me.
They hate you already.
Oh, they're gonna hate me. I understand. I don't think your job is that easy. Look at me. I have to wear. I work at Starbucks.
I don't agree with him. I think your job is hard.
Shout out to all the food workers though, because that shit is tough. I would never work in food in like food restaurants and shit like that. I'm making frappuccinos. I have to make 5 drinks. Oh, I put the wrong milk and now I gotta make it again. Like it's hard. Low key though, some like again, shout out to those Starbucks workers. I'm totally kidding, but I've definitely seen a couple people where they fucked up and they get upset, and I'm like, well, you shouldn't have made my drink wrong. Like, I'm more of the person to be social. Like I like as much of an extrovert as it could be, I will still get social anxiety and not tell them that they fucked up my drink and take it as it
I'd
is.
be like, oh, I don't want, because I feel so bad because I know there's a lot of pressure. I'm just like, I don't want to tell you made it wrong.
But is it wrong to say something because it's their job? I
kind of pay like a lot of money for it, so can you please make it?
Yeah. Well, how much money you be paying for your fucking drink, bro? The fuck?
I mean, first of all, I don't shop at Starbucks. I'm a broke ass bitch.
If they fuck up your boba, are you not gonna say something?
Yeah.
Why is that an yeah?
Yeah. It's the only thing I look forward to at the end of the workday. So please, can you please
that's
make
fair,
it right?
Okay, so I'm making your Starbucks drink.
Okay.
Well, I'm making a Starbucks drink. Hey, what would you like?
Hey, so can I was looking at the secret menu and I was wondering if you can make the Ariana Grande.
I'm sorry?
I was, you know, the secret menu. Can you make the Ariana Grande? Like from the secret menu.
We don't really have that in the menu, but like I guess you could customize your order. What's in the what did you call it?
Oh, okay. Because like I saw it on TikTok and like they're calling it the Ariana Grande. So I was wondering if you can make it.
The Ariana Grande?
Yeah. Like
okay.
The singer.
All right, sure. What size cup would you want?
Grande.
Oh, because it's in the name. Okay, sure. What's in it?
Okay. Hold on. Let me get my phone because it's on TikTok, so I gotta go get it.
Oh. Miss, there's like a line of like 20 people behind you. I don't.
Oh, okay. I'll be quick. Sorry. Hold on, let me just log in. Okay. So.
All right. Mm-hmm.
So grande. I'll start with the vanilla bean frappuccino with raspberry syrup, aka the cotton candy frappuccino. Add extra mocha syrup. Add extra mocha chips. Blend. Top with extra cream. Finish with a generous caramel drizzle.
Miss, this is a Wendy's. Have you ever ordered the wrong thing at the wrong restaurant? I would never, son. I'm too fat. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm going to. I know where we are. I'm not ordering the wrong thing.
I came here for a reason.
I'm either extremely tired or extremely inebriated if I go to a different place and order something wrong. Exactly. If I go to McDonald's and I order a Whopper, I'm fucked up. Forgive me. Forgive me. Fuck. What is things not available in Canada? I don't care about Canada and McDonald's anymore. Okay, there you go. Discontinued. That was the thing I was looking for.
Oh,
this is discontinued. Even though a couple of these things, it's just like such a off kind of
chicken wrap. I feel like they still can make the chicken wrap.
You can't just let me get there.
It's not that. Oh,
you can't just let me get there? You mean the snack wrap? Not only did you misname it, but you didn't let me get there. The snack wrap. Don't be disrespectful. Don't be disrespectful.
It's basically a chicken wrap.
It is. but it hits different, bro. It hits, fuck this list. Nah, I'm gonna hit this list, but I gotta talk about the snack wrap real quick. Because shout out to Lorena, if you still listen. I don't know if you still listen. Let me know if you still listen. But like, she was the one that shared the high C thing on Twitter, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that was the thing. And then she put a funny ass tweet where it was like, where it's like Wolverine holding a picture frame, and he's like this.
Yeah,
but it's a snack wrap. but there's a couple things missing, right? So there was something about the snack wrap that was ill. First of all, it was like $1.50.
Was
it was
it?
like $1.50 each one, or $2.50, regardless. Nah, yeah, it was like $1.50. How much was it? Hold on.
It was like $1.50. I'm pretty sure it was $1.50.
It was $1.50.
Yeah,
a snack wrap. It was
when
a piece
high school. That's lunch.
That shit slap. It was one chicken tender.
Literally,
it was one piece. Chicken tender, right? Mm-hmm. A little bit of shredded lettuce, a little bit of like
shredded cheese.
Mixed cheese.
Yeah,
mixed cheese. Right? Someone took a bottle of ranch and went lit it. Legit, it makes that sound. I've seen videos when people like do it on TikTok when they make shit, and that gun literally goes like that's it, right? They right, and then they wrap that shit up, put it on on a paper, and they throw that shit in your fucking mouth, and you go, "Thank God I'm alive today." That was gold.
Me in high school.
A snack wrap is gold. You're telling me you can't bring? What is it? This is how I know. You know what? McDonald's, you're racist.
Wow, tripping.
That's what it is. No, McDonald's racist. Because you know what? The lettuce is there, right?
The chicken is there.
They got
the tender
is there. The tender is there. Ranch is there. Oh, but tortillas. That's what y'all missing. The tortillas. Y'all missing the fucking tortillas, and that's where y'all stop. Wraps? Yeah. Y'all can't even. Yeah. Y'all didn't even call it a burrito.
It's a wrap.
A burrito has to have like something in it. What has to have? What was it like?
Beans.
Rice and beans.
Rice.
Oh, that's whack. Oh well, no, beans is fire. Actually, rice is. I've learned to not get rice in my burrito. You don't need it.
Yes,
you don't need it. No, you don't. It's like when you get a semita, right? When you get a semita, right? Because they put like beans on it.
Yeah.
Right. But imagine if they put rice in that shit. You don't think that's overkill?
Semita is like a burger. Why would you put rice in a burger?
Why would you put rice in a tortilla?
Because that's Mexican diet, rice and tortillas.
That's a Mexican diet. I don't even know Mexican cuisine is the diet. La dieta mexicana.
Yeah.
Well, fine. But that being said, like, come on, my man. Well, y'all don't got no tortillas? Now, this is the thing. I know why. It's not there anymore, and it makes sense. So before I tell you why, I'm sure as I go down the list, you'll know. And tell me if you and you guys at home too, let me know down below in the comments if you guys have seen this before or heard of these before. The McLobster was a thing. So that was like a lobster roll they had in 1993. This I remember. I 100% remember this, and my parents used to get this shit. It blows my mind seeing the advertisement for this because it shouts 90s and 2003. McSalad shakers. So it would be a cup. It'd be a cup, and it was like a cup of salad.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, and like the thing is that literally you get the cup, right? They literally fill it with a salad, and you get dressing on the side. You put the salad, and you just shake that bitch up, and you eat it. It's kind of smart. It's a salad in the cup.
You make the salad.
You kind of make the salad, but like it's smart because it's kind of like it's the bottom of it is going to be soaked with the dressing is the problem. But the salad is a cup. It's a good go thing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Right. They had the McDLT, which was in 1984, so we obviously weren't born. But what would happen is that they would put the meat and bun separate from the bun and the lettuce, tomato, and the cheese. Does that make sense? Not really. But that was the thing they did. Because that way you had the cold ingredients and then the warmer ingredients. And then you're not mixing them. It doesn't make sense. This is what happened, and now I know why things left. The chicken selects. Remember those? The chicken selects were basically the chicken tenders.
Yeah.
Right. So because the chicken tenders no longer exist, now they did the snack wrap. No.
I thought they did.
Chicken tenders, McDonald's. No, the McDonald's oh no, yeah. So McDonald's temporarily removed chicken tenders from the menu as a result of the coronavirus pandemic. However, the change would become permanent in 2013 when they removed it from nationwide. Why does that correlate to the pandemic?
What, you said 2013 or 2023?
Well, in 2013 they were removed temporarily, but then in 2020 they were removed forever. Very interesting. But that makes sense because 2013 was around the time they stopped with the snack wraps. Mm-hmm. I remember because my high school days were definitely filled with snack wraps.
Yeah, and they brought it back, so didn't they bring it?
And then they took it out again.
But that was recently.
I think you need to talk to McDonald's about this.
I'm gonna email McDonald's.
That's fine. Eggs Benedict McMuffin. So I guess it was a McMuffin with it's like a McMuffin sandwich with Eggs Benedict. The McJordan, which was the sandwich with a cheeseburger, which is a sesame bun, raw onions, pickles, bacon, and the barbecue sauce. It was basically the Travis Scott, but Michael Jordan in the 90s. The fruit and walnut salad, because it was basura. Mighty Wings. What?
Fruit and walnut salad. That was my shit.
Are you dead ass?
I'm dead ass.
First of all, you have to... Everyone at home, this is when we break the fourth wall and we gotta let you down. We kind of play characters when we do this podcast shit, but it's really just us. So when Karina embraces her not fat ass, it hurts. Like fat people have to stick together. Like if I go with Karina somewhere and we're like, oh, we're having a friend day, like, oh, friend day, we're gonna go blah blah,
let's go
right?
To the spot.
Right, let's go to the spot, right? And then I go, let me just get a cappuccino.
Yeah,
this bitch is gonna judge me because
really?
it's like, how dare you just get a cappuccino? You're
gonna spot for that?
Yeah, like. You know how much of a fat ass I am? I didn't want to go to Spot because I didn't want to spend money the last time we hung out. And then I'm such a fat ass, I was like, I'll just get my own thing. It's okay. Mm-hmm. Because I was like, I know what I want. Like, what? Fruit and walnut salad?
Yeah.
I don't... Okay,
like the yogurt was a little bit sweet and then mixed together with the apples and the grapes.
Nah, vanilla yogurt is weird to me, bro. It's weird to me, but I get it. Mighty Wings was a thing. So it was like the Mighty Chicken, but it was Mighty Wings. Oh, Fish Bites was a thing. I kind of remember this. Fish McBites. Chicken fajitas were a thing at one point. That's right. They had breakfast burritos are weird as fuck, by the way. They had breakfast burritos and then they had chicken fajitas. Because you know what they had at that time?
Tortillas.
The Big and Tasty, right? Which was a seasoned quarter pounder beef patty.
AKA
It was like a Whopper. It also included ketchup, mayonnaise, onions, pickle slices, lettuce, and tomato. All right. The Arch Deluxe, which was a gourmet version, or it was supposed to be the adult version of a hamburger, right?
Wait, they had beef. Those, right?
They had recently? The artisan ones.
Oh yeah, it was like
the ones with the mushrooms and shit,
and then
or that one. That still sounds terrible to me. The McHot Dog in 1995. The triple double burger, which sounds crazy. I couldn't like any place. No, that's 2. Oh, that's still wild to me. I think that's why I can never eat a Big Mac anymore, and I haven't had one probably since high school.
Really?
The idea of a fast food, I get like takeout of the fast food joint, right? Gave you 2 patties and 3 slices of bread with secret sauce. Mm-hmm. You don't get a headache from that? After you eat 2 of them?
Oh, 2 of them? Why would you eat 2 of them, first of all?
Oh, that's the line? That's the
line?
Yeah. Because you could get a number 2, which is 2 cheeseburgers, but they're not real cheeseburgers. Yo, the meat from McDonald's doesn't taste like any meat I've ever had anywhere else in my fucking life. Never.
I can't remember what the meat tastes.
I don't want to joke. I mean, I don't give a fuck, but this is a funny joke because people were like, "It's people food or horse or something," right? I mean, it tastes like some sort of meat, but I've never tasted any meat like that from McDonald's.
You mean from anywhere else?
Yeah, from anywhere else. Sorry. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Have you ever had meat, even from other fast food joints? Have you ever had meat from anywhere else that tastes like McDonald's meat?
No. I mean, I can't remember.
That's fine. See, look, raw. We're raw here. We let you know. We say the real shit. The Angus burger, which was made with 100% Canadian beef.
Right.
The McPizza was a thing. Hot mustard sauce was a thing. No more. The cheddar melt was a thing, which you guessed it, it's melted cheese. The Moulin Szechuan sauce was a thing. A Spanish omelet bagel was a thing. The McStuffins, which was a stuffed omelet, was a thing. Oh, sorry, it wasn't. It was a Hot Pocket, basically. The McSpaghetti was a thing. The Hula Burger was a thing, which, by the way, the Hula Burger, fun fact, is like...
Pineapple?
Yes, it's actually one of the first burgers that they made at McDonald's. I remember this. I don't know, because my fat ass Googles this shit. But what it was is that McDonald's wanted to figure out, and this is really interesting. They had an A and B test, which is the perfect marketing thing, right? A was the Hula Burger, which instead of a meat patty, right, it was pineapple. B was the Filet-O-Fish, which is like, death, right? So what happened was that because of Sundays were holy days, they didn't want to really serve meat, or they wanted to find something to serve that people would eat that wasn't meat. So they resulted into either of the two, and then obviously the victor came out to be Filet-O-Fish, which is absolutely fucking disgusting. You fuck with Filet-O-Fishes?
I've never had fish at McDonald's, so I can't say.
So, does that freak you out?
Yeah, I don't. Why would you order fish from a fast food restaurant?
Why would you order beef or chicken? What? It's no better. But fish, I understand. So oddly enough, I'm still like, ugh, fish. Why?
Yeah.
Like,
why?
I would love to have shrimp, even though I'm not definitely allergic, but I'm allergic, right? But something about those shrimp boxes from Popeyes sound like the worst idea to me. But I will gladly eat that fucking chicken, stuffed with hormones that are giving me titties as we speak. Ew, what the fuck you did? That's always so easy. The strawberry shortcake McFlurry. You would probably eat that shit up. The McSoup. Sweet chili sauce. Oh, you ready for this one? Son of the Mac. Can you guess what that is?
It's a Baby Mac.
It's a fucking cheeseburger with Big Mac sauce. But it's supposed to be a Big Mac, yes. The McFeast. I used to fuck with this next one. And I think there's only a couple more left. Oh, no, that was it. This is the last one. And I used to fuck with this one before we close out today. The hot and spicy McChicken used to slap.
I've never had it, so I can't.
It was a McChicken. McChicken slap, by the way. It's like the fakest piece of chicken, even though it is supposed to be real chicken. The shittiest lettuce. I think a McChicken doesn't taste good if you have actual lettuce. It has to be really terrible iceberg lettuce. Right? It has to be like, this is how you build a McChicken. Ready?
Okay.
The bun's here.
Yeah.
The mayo's here.
Mm-hmm.
Chicken's here. Right?
Uh-huh. I get
the
the
lettuce
joke.
the lettuce is like here, and then the other bun's here. I don't know what happens in the assembly line when a McChicken is ordered, that they're just like, oh, you just want me to throw things. They look at the wall and they're like, oh, McChicken got ordered, and they just see what sticks perfectly on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the McChicken.
Yeah.
And I'll eat that shit every time. But if you put a fucking Filet-O-Fish in my face, like, I'll slap you. I'll never forget that I was very inebriated. I was with Travis. Shout out to Travis, who listens to this podcast, by the way. And requested for $5. I didn't do it. And he ordered a Filet-O-Fish and went, like, he enjoyed it. You enjoy that? How dare you? He's vegetarian now, so he doesn't. I don't know. Also, there's a car honking at this time of day that could have been me. That sucks.
It's the Bronx.
Is it really a Bronx problem?
Yeah.
But it's like, what do you think happened to that poor, lonely car for it to all be crying like that?
Somebody smacked it? I don't know.
Alright, sure, that works. Anyways, guys, that's all we wanted to talk about today. I wanted to really talk about how people call me ugly.
Just food.
Food I'm missing. And also, last thing then. So real quick, are you going to take the vaccine? I know I've asked you last episode, but
Actually, I've been thinking about it. I'm like 80% of me wants to do it.
90% of me want to do it. So I feel that it's just to protect my family more than anything.
Have you heard the news? Have you heard the good news?
Oh, it's good news?
I mean, kind of. I guess it depends.
Oh, I know what it is.
So Cuomo said that he's allowing some stadium activities to come back soon.
Like at 80% or 50% or something like that?
I think so. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, by the end of February.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, for real? That's crazy. I mean, within the pandemic, we shouldn't do it. But part of me is like, oh.
But you would do it. I mean, a concert doesn't... Well, if it's GA, that's different. I understand GA would be like, damn, I can't do that.
Can't do that.
But like, if it's seated...
and there's some space.
I said this to you. What's gonna happen? These tickets are gonna be way more expensive because less people can go, and that's the reality of the situation, right? But people are gonna just be spread apart. They have to be. Like, but I mean, that might make the concert a little better.
I mean, part of me is like disgusted, and then part of me is happy because so the what's it called? The Super Bowl happened, and there was like a bunch of people there. I'm just like, did you really need to have that though?
This is how I really feel about this. Where the first person that died here from the coronavirus was this week, last year, right?
Yeah.
Here in the United States.
The whole year.
The first person who died. Obviously, by that time, mad people got contagion or like whatever. They got contaminated. Mm-hmm. Right. I think as a society and as just humans, we can adapt. That's one big thing. We can adapt. We're wearing masks, more hand sanitizer, more washing your hands, being safe, not fucking spitting on someone's birthday cake to blow out the candles. You know, there's just ways we can adapt during a pandemic. Mm-hmm. And then you got those people who don't give a single fuck and they're doing everything just like before, right? You got people like us who we definitely went out when there was a pandemic or we had a gathering, not a huge one, but a gathering when we still kind of stay safe. Shit, I hung out with y'all that time I got COVID, and I'm pretty sure I had COVID by that point, and I still stayed some distance, and I still avoided giving out COVID. What? How? Right?
I mean, it wasn't a lot of us. It was just like...
It was still 4 of us, and we were in one room.
Right.
One room. I'm not going to say me wearing a mask changed everything.
Definitely.
But I'm pretty sure...
It definitely
I'm pretty sure it avoided a lot.
Yeah, because you were like super careful. You were like, yo, I don't... In case I do... Because I'm kind of sick.
And I had gotten a negative test. Right.
Yeah, you tested negative. Before
so
you
with
met
that
up with
being
us.
said, right. With that being said, I feel this, but I can control myself. People are tired of it. We're done with this virus. We're done with this. We're tired of it. We know people are dying. I think people subconsciously at one point they're like, well, right? And it's fucked up. But I think it's the truth of the matter. Like, we're done with it. We're kind of like we're over trying to like care about other people or pretend to care about other people. We're over not being able to go out. We're over not being able to dine out. We're over not being able to leave our homes. We're over the curfew. We're over what else is a restriction? Limited capacity to places because of that. Like, we're tired of it. That's what it is. And I think at one point,
without saying, like, some people actually do care.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of people that care. Mm-hmm. And you can still care and still do your little shit.
And still be tired. Yeah. So,
no one's perfect.
I'm tired of it, but I still care.
Right.
Like, I'm not going to go out and hang out with like 15 people.
That's crazy to think that the idea of you hanging out with 15 people could be a problem.
Yeah.
But
I don't even have that many friends, first of all.
Yeah, neither do I. But that's the truth though. Mm-hmm. Hanging out with 15 people. Because realistically, if you want to be all like Germany or whatever, which is not, there's nothing wrong with that. Like hanging out with 15 people, you're hanging out with more people technically, like germ wise. You know, like that. One of the 15 could have gotten it from 2 different people or one other person, and then everyone's affected by that point. I think people are tired of it. Government officials know that they are, and they have to move on. Over almost 1 million people, I think, got vaccinated in New York within a month.
More people,
which is the reality of it, you know. And it's just like we all got scared of the vaccine. Now I don't be hearing nothing. I don't hear a single thing about. No, I don't hear a single thing. And I feel like, yes, I understand a lot of people who are afraid of the vaccine. I get it. And I'm not going to judge you if you don't want to take it. I'm not going to judge you if you want to take it. Even though I feel like there was a point where people would be more so judged if they were taking it than vice versa. But I don't hear shit anymore. You be hearing that? I don't be hearing, oh, well, someone's face was demorphed. I'll be hearing like, oh, like they got symptoms like the second time they took it. And I get that. That was like a thing that was, that was the thing that was said. That you might get like some sort of symptoms, or you probably have fatigue the next day when you take the second shot. That's common. But that makes sense. Because I guess the way it works
is in the thing, right?
I don't think it's in there even in the second time, but it's still trying to make a defense mechanism. It builds, it sends like the script. The vaccine sends the script to make the defense mechanism for the virus. Instead of a usual vaccine, which is they actually put a sample of the virus in there, fight it off, and then it prepares itself for the next time. You know? So it's like me giving you instructions instead of me just throwing you in the water and then just picking you right back up. We're tired of it. Jersey, before I heard that, which is I'm sure I see now why you're excited. But Jersey before that lifted their 10 o'clock curfew.
Oh, they did?
And now clubs can stay up past that.
Is clubs open?
Well, still 100%. Barcode is definitely open in New Jersey. Yeah, 100%. It's kind of crazy how New Jersey is like easy, like a little less tense.
An hour away.
I mean, if you really wanted to go get COVID, you just go an hour away. But realistically, you could get COVID no matter what. That's another thing. I got it, and I'm over here thinking that I had to be going to some sort of group gathering to get that shit.
Nah, you got it at work, bro.
I got it at work. What? Can you imagine? I think that's what it is. We're tired of it, but all with that being said, I wanted to say that they're saying now that we should be double masking. Which, I mean, having another strain of the virus is not really, I don't know if it's really a human fault, because viruses just kind of grow like that.
And mutate, yeah.
But I also think people should just get vaccinated too, you know. But we're next in line. We're next in line, you know that, right? Like normal people or casual people are the next ones to be able to get vaccinated. They already did like the frontline people. They already did the older people. Yeah, the essentials. They're doing the old people now and the people with disabilities and etc. Now it's about to be casual. So that makes sense. That's why also I think that they're letting shit open up. And I'm pretty sure we're doing better, but I don't want to get into the math of it because I feel like I'm not going to be serving it justice. So just wear a fucking mask, be safe. Don't be seeing too many people at the same time. If you do see a lot of people, get yourself tested. Wash your fucking hands. There's a lot of things you can do to prevent this thing, and you don't have to be like a dickhead about it. That's it. That's how I feel about that. Well, yeah, that being said, guys, thank you for listening to another episode of the Too Much Internet Podcast. If you haven't already, drop us a like, follow, subscribe, and a notification bell icon on YouTube, and show us that love that we always love to have for the visuals and the audio. Make sure you go to Apple Podcasts, drop a review, go to SoundCloud, go to Spotify, go to Apple Music, go to Amazon Music, go to everything. All your favorite, the place that you want to find your favorite podcasts, that's where we are. And you just go and subscribe and follow us to hear us every single Thursday. You heard me clear. Every single Thursday we are live. That being said, last week we dropped our special bacon, egg, and cheese episode, which features Hector. So make sure you show some love to that, because we didn't do I didn't do the Bronx justice last time. So now we took the second route and watch it and see how you feel. You let me know if this time we did the Bronx justice or not. Make sure you follow me at Thank You Eddin. Make sure you go follow Karina at Karina's Gonna Be Okay and show us some love, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.